Appreciate the finger wagging and the all-out guilt trip that's being placed on Black Americans.
When you said dirty, that's where you lost me.
Obeying immigration law is the correct thing to do. The question that I have to ask these TPS holders: what is your excuse?
So now my question to the Supreme Court: what exactly am I going to say to those 100,000 children who are born here and whose parents are on TPS and can be at any time deported? What should be my answer? And my hope is that you have a child. If you don't have a child, you have a nephew, you have a cousin, and you know how deeply connected parents are to their children. And for you to sit on this highest Supreme Court desk and make such a terrible, horrible decisions, to me, this is not acceptable. And I think this is the time for all of us, this entire country, needs to stand together and to say enough is enough. This is not acceptable. This is inhumane.
Haitian. Why? Where you from? What's your background? You American? Dirty Black American?
What?
Huh? What? American? Black American? What?
No. Hold on. You said dirty Black American.
What that? You just asked me what I said. I did.
Why you said that?
Because that's what y'all are. Dirty Black American.
Welcome back to Okada News, where I don't give a fuck about your feelings because all I care about is the motherfucking facts. So yeah, they need to send their asses back. Well, I don't know, babes, if you have checked the news today, but TPS in the higher courts have ruled that the administration, Trump, the orange Cheeto in charge, that he is actually not breaking any rules or regulations or federal bylaws by ending TPS, and that would impact Haitians and Syrians. It already had impacted other people earlier in the year, and Trump sent their asses back. They said, yeah, pack it up, you gotta go. So for all of the Haitians who stay talking greasy and Black Americans.
No, I'm sorry, I can't do Americans. I need somebody with culture. I'm sorry.
Black Americans got culture. Americans got culture. You rolling.
I need somebody with culture.
Americans don't have culture.
I got culture.
We got the culture. We are the culture. We are the culture. Globally, they know about Black Americans.
No, hold on.
Globally, they know about Black Americans.
But you gotta remember 1804, baby. I'm the one that won my American. We're not gonna use the word American.
I just want to know, why was the effort not put forth on building back up Haiti? Or better yet, why wasn't the effort put forth on actually securing your place in the United States that wasn't under TPS? Because a part of TPS is temporary.
Okay, so now they're rounding up Haitians. How are they going to be able to tell if I'm Haitian or any other Black person is Haitian or not? They are rounding up Black people now.
The Supreme Court has cleared the way for the Trump administration to end temporary protected status for more than 350,000 Haitians. These aren't undocumented immigrants. These are people who were granted legal protection because returning home would be dangerous and possibly deadly. Recently, 4 deported Haitian women were found decapitated and lying behind a dumpster. They've lived here for years, have legal jobs, pay taxes, attend our schools and our churches. They've helped build our communities. All of that is about to disappear. Now compare that with another story happening right now. The same administration is creating a special pathway to America for white South African Afrikaners. An anonymous official said new arrivals will receive welcome bags containing an Android tablet and educational materials presenting the administration's slanted view of history. It's not normal procedure to give refugees welcome packages. The contrast is astounding. One group loses protection after building lives here for years. Another receives a special welcome. And the rhetoric is pure hate. Megyn Kelly recently claimed Haitians have been...
Haitians. Me personally, I would not be anywhere I'm not welcome. To any other immigrant, I would not be anywhere I'm not welcome. Period. Because right now, this is ridiculous. Trump ending the TPS for all Haitians. Seem like, damn, only Haitians in the U.S.? Or is it Cubans? Is it, Guatemalans? Is it Mexicanos? Is it Dominicanos? All those people that, don't supposed to be over here, but yet y'all worry about the fucking Haitians? Are you kidding me? Not. Anywho, I don't even want to be in the fucking country. And I'm from here. Y'all pack up and go to Canada. Because I'm hearing that they treat you, I wish I could say it in Creole. My man ain't here. But I'm wishing that You know, I heard Canada treat you like you a fucking queen over there, king over there. Pack up and go there, because I'm about to leave too. The motherfucker Trump don't even want me in my own country. But y'all, my heart breaks for these families, because these motherfucking people be working hard. You hear me? Anything, they dedicate their life to it. They only come over here for a better life, and Trump, you trying to script that shit away from them. Y'all, let's pray for the Haitians, y'all. Let's pray for the Haitians. To all my Haitians.
Supreme Court's recent decision to strip TPS and give Donald Trump unfettered power on Haitian immigrants in this country seeking protection from the turmoil in their own country is diabolical. Folks, all of this has been built on racism. And it all started when Donald Trump was on that stage with Vice President Kamala Harris saying that Haitians in Springfield, Ohio were eating cats and dogs. Let me make something abundantly clear. Haitians are some of the most educated people you will ever meet in society. Some of the best people humanity has ever created. Many are lawyers, many are doctors, many are engineers pushing the boundaries of what mankind is able to do. And the level of berating that this president has levied against these people is beyond me. Then you got Stephen Miller, his wannabe Lex Luthor ass, co-signing the nonsense when he is a benefactor of a program like TPS. His family escaped the Holocaust, came to the United States, were once upon a time accused and said that they would never be able to assimilate in Western society. And Israelis today are some of the most prosperous people, not just in the U.S., but on planet Earth. And for him to sit there and co-sign something like this is crazy to me. Then you got this crackhead nigga Clarence Thomas, who once spoke the native language of Haiti, also signing on to this nonsense. These people will be sent back to a place that our own State Department has declared none of us are able to travel to. And if you do, make a will while you're at it. Just to show the gravity of the danger of Haiti right now. This is beyond belief and far beyond the level of the office of presidency.
Today's topic has generated a lot of discussions across social media and in political circles. The Trump administration decision to revoke TPS or temporary protected status for many Haitians immigrants has led to passionate reactions from people across the country. So, including many Black Americans. Some people support the decision, others strongly oppose it, and many are asking what this means for immigration policy going forward. So in today's video, we are taking a look at the different reactions, why opinions are divided, and what this debate tells us about the broader conversation on immigration. So as always, this is a commentary video meant to encourage respectful discussions and explore different viewpoints. So let's get into it.
If you come here through TPS, you are here legally, you are working, you are paying your taxes. Like it just does. That's why I say it's so contradicting, because if Trump's whole thing is like, oh, these immigrants are trying to come here, or migrants are trying to come here and they're trying to use their resources, here are people that are coming here and are working, are here legally, are paying their taxes, are doing everything quote unquote the right way, and yet still you're trying to revoke that because in your head you feel like we're taking over in a sense, right? I just think it's so crazy to me and so clear that they really are scared that the white majority is no longer becoming a thing or no longer a thing. And they're like, we're not trying to have that. We need anyone that's not white. If there is a sliver of a chance that I can force your behind to go back to where you came from, I am going to do that because they want to ensure that they stay in power.
As someone who is Haitian, we talk about this consistently where we talk about like the right way. You've had people like Tristan Thompson talk about the right way. Sir, you're from Canada. So it's like there's always these how do I word it? There's these stereotypes and all these different things that come when it comes to people from certain areas that make you look at them and demonize them more than the fact that they're an immigrant and they didn't get here the right way, correct? So it's like whenever I hear people talk about Haitians, and as a Haitian, like, you know, I've heard all the different things. They say, oh, like, y'all just want to come here because y'all don't want to work. Well, I mean, I feel like that's what the thing they say about most immigrants. Well, that's what they believe about most immigrants if you come from a specific region. Because if you're an immigrant from the European countries, like, they're not saying you here to be lazy. They're not saying that.
Haitians, you will be just fine. I know y'all nervous about going back to your homeland. I know some of y'all are sad, depressed, anxious, confused, don't know what to do right now. But remember this though, Haitians. Remember 1804. Remember that one hit that y'all had in 1804. Y'all can make another hit. See, I used to say y'all was one hit wonders. But I don't believe that no more. I believe a lot of you Haitians that was here in America, I think y'all picked up a lot of game. And I think the game that y'all picked up in America, y'all gonna translate it to Haiti. Reason why I say that because y'all told black Americans that y'all are better than us. Y'all are more educated than us. Y'all know more than us. Y'all doing better than us. Y'all have more things than us. Y'all accomplish more than us. So with all that being said, bring that to your homeland. A couple of you Haitians called us dirty black Americans. Well, guess what? To the clean Haitians, go back to Haiti and show them how to be clean out there. Clean them up. Show them how to properly bathe and wash. See if you can bring some products down there to Haiti from America and show them how to smell good and feel good. Y'all talk about our food here in America. A lot of Haitians always complain about soul food, how our food nasty. Well, guess what, Haitians? Teach the people in Haiti how to feed themselves without eating mud biscuits, or better known as dirt cookies. Teach them that. Teach them how to eat properly. And everything will be fine in Haiti. Because y'all showed me waving them Haitian flags, talking about Haiti is better than America, saying how the white man gave black Americans everything. Well, prove it to us when y'all go back to Haiti. Prove it to us. And I believe everything y'all say. But anyway, Haitians, everything will be just fine. Bring your Haitian flag. Bring all the things that you have in America back to Haiti and make Haiti great again. Y'all have a good one and safe travels. Peace out.
Well, the Supreme Court just handed Wiggs R Us two major wins. The first one is Mullen versus Doe. The Supreme Court ruled 6-3, stating that Wiggs R Us can now end temporary protections for Haitian and Syrian immigrants who work and live in the United States legally under temporary protected status. That means about 350,000 Haitians are up for grab when it comes to immigration, and over 6,000 Syrians should be prepared for the same thing. They will lose their legal status and their work permits. I am so sorry, y'all. Now, the second ruling had to do with asylum seekers coming into the border. Of course, y'all know it was a 6-3 vote with a conservative majority that said migrants must fully step into the United States in order to seek asylum. Those who are stopped at or near the border, even if they explicitly ask for protection, are not considered have arrived under federal law. Now, for decades, that's not how it went. Migrants were able to seek asylum even if they were stopped at the border. They didn't necessarily have to be on U.S. soil. We also know that these asylum seekers were fleeing violence due to race, religion, ethnicity, or political views. But it looks like Wiggs R Us turn back policy, which was struck down in 2021, is back in full effect. But to be honest, who the fuck would want to come here now? And I'm still waiting on the birthright citizenship ruling. But
before we even dive into these reactions, it is important to understand that TPS actually is temporary protected status, and it is a humanitarian immigration program that allows people from countries experiencing war, political unrest, or even natural disasters to live and work legally in the United States for a temporary period. Supporters of TPS argue that it protects vulnerable families from being forced to return to dangerous conditions, and critics argue that temporary programs sometimes remain in place for many years and believe immigration laws should be enforced consistently. So that disagreement has become one of the biggest issues in today's immigration debate. One thing that has become very clear online is that Black Americans are expressing a wide range of opinions. Some believe that humanitarian protection should continue for Haitian immigrants, especially for families who have lived and worked in the US for years. They argue that compassion and stability are important values. Others take a different position. Some say immigration policy should be applied consistently, regardless of nationality and beliefs. Every country has the right to enforce its immigration laws. There are also Black Americans who say their primary concern remains the challenges facing long established Black communities in America. They argue that issues like affordable housing, job opportunities, education, healthcare, and public safety deserves a greater attention. And many people making this argument say they want policymakers to focus on those issues while also having a fair and lawful immigration system. Whether people agree or disagree with those views, they reflect the diversity of opinions within the Black American community. So, as expected, social media has become the center of conversation. Some critics argue that Black Americans and Haitians, immigrants, should stand together because of shared experiences with discrimination. Others respond that solidarity should be voluntary, not expected, and that every community has the right to prioritize its own concerns. So these discussions often become emotional because immigration affects real families and real communities and real livelihoods. And at the same time, it is important to remember that no community is monolith. And not all Black Americans think the same, not all Haitians think the same, and not all voters share the same priorities. And that is why these conversations are often complicated than they appear in headlines. So as this story continues to develop, likely that immigration will remain one of the biggest political issues in America. And the debates over TPS raises difficult questions about humanitarian responsibility, border security, immigration enforcement, and how government balance competing priorities. People can have different opinions while still having respectful conversations. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the decision to revoke TPS? For Haitian immigrants, do you believe it is the right policy, or should the protection continue? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoy breakdowns like this, kindly hit the subscribe button and join our family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.